Gentlemen, what is going on? It's Mill City Boxing, home of the high level pro boxing media, the fighters channel, the trainers channel, the people's channel. And we are here talking about everything that's on the thumbnail today. If you are here live with us, make sure you guys smash the like button coming in and out. We're going to be having a great show today. I'm going to be having the call-ins, letting everybody call in, let everybody know what they're talking about when it comes down to the 135 division. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm about to walk in the house and cook for the fam. Okay. Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Smash the like button. Everyone's texting me right now, but once again, jump up, but nevertheless, ladies and gentlemen, let me know what y'all think about the 135 division and the landscape of it all. Um, Mill City, you got us excited. You said there's an announcement next week. Can't wait. Absolutely, absolutely. And March 30th is when Amazon Prime puts out their whole schedule out when it comes down to the month of February. Um, it's gonna be nice. When it comes down to what's going to happen at the lightweight division, what's going to happen at the 140 division. It's very, very exciting. Getting into the polls, make sure you guys smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed to the channel. We're going to get right into the topics, and also letting everybody call in and let everybody know what are their thoughts at that 135 division. So where do we start? Lots of rumors in boxing, in YouTube, media, boxing YouTube media. It's always something, and I try not to dive in too much, but I also want to have fun with my viewers, my subscribers. I want to be able to stay up to date with all the topics, and I want to be able to engage with y'all. You know, and for all the people that want to, engage with me at a personal level, become a member. We have the members chat. We're going to be having the members live as well real soon. And then obviously you get the content first on the members. So the link is right there pinned up if you're, interested in becoming a Mill City Boxing member. Uh, but nevertheless, ladies and gentlemen, if you are coming in and enjoying this live right here, smash that like button. We're going to come into the 135 division and we're going to, dissect it real good. Okay? So rumors are, and everybody wants to know, cash cow. When it came down to, the welterweight division, all the welterweights had to wait for what? Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence, right? Errol Spence being the cash cow at the welterweight division. When it comes down to the 168 division, everybody has to wait for who? Canelo Alvarez. When it comes down to the 135 division, everybody has to wait for Gervonta Tank Davis. That's just what it is, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? We're gonna go in, out. A lot of people have a lot of things to say. A lot of the Devin Haney fans, the Bill Haney supporters, and and I'm a fan of the Haneys as well. A great fighter, Devin Haney is. I just believe that there's other guys out there that would be a great match for him, and I need to see it as a boxing fan, as a boxing purist. So coming into it, Bill Haney said, "Hey," and not just Bill Haney, but a lot of people mentioned, "Hey, Tank Davis hasn't fought anybody darker than his skin color. Tank Davis hasn't fought anybody black. Tank Davis hasn't fought um, um, a 50-50 fight since Pedraza, 7 years ago. Uh, you know, Tank Davis fights flat-footed Mexican fighters only." Um, you know, Tank Davis fights non-complete fighters. Salute to Jackie in the building. Salute to Jackie in the building. La Reina de la Boxeo. Salute, salute, salute to everyone in the chat and the members. Salute. So much talk, right? So much talk upon, who is Tank gonna fight? And that's why I put all these people in the 135 division on this thumbnail here. I put Shakur Stevenson and Navarrete on the bottom of that fight because Shakur Stevenson has one more fight at top rank, and it seems to me it's possibly going to be Navarrete. Obviously, Shakur Stevenson wanted to fight, Lomachenko. Lomachenko had decisions on wanting to go the IBF route. The IBF is going to be a vacant title. I believe it's March 12th against Lomachenko and Cambosis, and that's going to be for the IBF title. So, now what does it come down to? Does Top Rank come out and re-sign Shakur Stevenson? Hmm. Do they? Does Shakur want to do that? What do y'all think? Also, in the same time, we've seen Mayweather in videos with Shakur, in the gym with Shakur. We've seen Mayweather in the gym, been around Ryan. Mayweather's in the mix. Mayweather's in the mix. Let's be honest, right? So we're dealing with that as well. We're dealing with that card with Cambosis, and then we have other names as well. Now, I wanted to get into the WBA rankings here because I wanted to get into that with y'all specifically. Here are the rankings here, and I want to read the names off for you guys so we can get a clear cut of like what's going on if Tank just decides to pursue on wanting to keep the belt that he has. So what shocks me a lot is in all the sanctioning bodies in the top four, there's only one name that stands out in all the sanctioning bodies, and that is Isaac Cruz. I know, guys. I know, but I have to read you guys what the rankings are. I think that the lowest ranking that Isaac Cruz is like ranked fourth in like the IBF. You know what I mean? And he's number one ranked, in the WBA. So that's why we've spoke upon, the rematch of Pitbull Cruz and Gervonta Tank Davis. So have you noticed that Pitbull Cruz has been quiet? Everybody's been, throwing Pitbull Cruz's name from Rolly Romero, Ryan Garcia, Gervonta Tank Davis. You know what I'm saying? Everybody. So what I'm thinking is that, and let me read the rankings. So we got for the WBA rankings, right? We got Isaac Pitbull Cruz. We got William Cepeda at number 2. We got Frank Martin at number 3. We got Edwin de los Santos at number 4. We got Floyd Schofield at number 5. We have Jose Venezuela at number 6. And then we have Vasily Lomachenko at number 7. All right. So those are the top 7 in the WBA rankings. So when we heard, the name Jose Venezuela, it's part of the same team. You know what I'm saying? PBC. It makes sense for PBC to put opponents for Tank that are in the same company, the same side of the street. It makes more sense. Obviously, you're in a new platform. You might as well use the stable that if you're hiring Espinosa, what are you hiring him for, right? For his stable, for his talent, right? For him to put great shows together, right? So if that's why this is happening here. You know what I'm saying? Nobody wants that match. I hear you, Boca Croats. I hear you. I hear you. I hear you. But these are the rankings. These are the WBA rankings. You know what I'm saying? This is not made up. I've looked at a whole bunch of different lists too from different rankings, and the the top 7 are the same names in order as well. So we're going to be getting this news, right? Coming up real soon, right? Starting by next week, by Monday, we all going to know what's going on, okay? But who is it? That's the thing. That's the thing. And these names that we're mentioning, guys, Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen, as well. Smash the like button. All the names that we're mentioning here, ladies and gentlemen, they could be um, not necessarily for Tank. There are possibilities for Tank, but these could be fights that other people fight each other, like an Edwin De Los Santos and Frank Martin, a fight that I thought was always going to be good. But listen, the key thing is that right, Jose Venezuela's team, they got a big fight coming up, no matter what. Their next fight's big. Pitbull Cruz, we all know it. His next fight is big. Edwin De Los Santos, their team has been saying that he has a big fight coming up as well. Okay? It, it's been out there. You know what I mean? It's interviews, it's content. You go search for it on the lives. It's out there. Okay. Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Smash the like button. We're gonna get into a poll. I'm gonna start the polls right now. Let's get into the first one, which is the rumor report, which is today. The biggest rumor today, and it was it was Frank Martin versus Gervonta Tank Davis. Now we're gonna get into the rumors, possibilities of why this fight should happen, and in the same time, um breaking down the fight. Who do you think will win? You know, what's the predictions and picks and stuff like that. I'd definitely like to let everyone, I would like to let everyone know, what my thoughts are, and I want to know what your thoughts are as well. So smash that like button, let's get to it. So let's get into a new poll. Okay, here. Hold on one second. I don't know why I can't do a no poll. Hold on. I'm trying to figure out. Okay, right here. All right. So let's get it. Who wins this fight? Who wins this fight? And does it happen? Or do you want it? Okay. So Frank Martin, Tank Davis. Um, yeah, that's what we'll do. Uh-oh. Hold on one second. I hate when it does this. Smash that like button, ladies and gentlemen. Smash the like button. Subscribe to the channel. Who wins this match, in y'all opinion? Frank Martin, Tank Davis. All right. Here is the poll. Make your votes, ladies and gentlemen. Also, smash the like button. I would appreciate you guys. If once you hit that like button, it just improves the visibility of the show. It helps more viewers, check us out, see what we doing and stuff like that. And get into the polls. Who wins this fight? This is a rumor report, not necessarily. What y'all think? Do y'all think that this fight's gonna happen? And do you think that this fight, Tank Davis will get credit for? There's people out there saying that this is a cherry pick fight. What do y'all think about that comment? Do y'all think this is a cherry pick fight? This wasn't a cherry pick fight when it came down to Shakur Stevenson wanting to fight, Frank Martin. So I don't understand why it would be a cherry pick now, if you know what I mean. So smash that like button, ladies and gentlemen. Get into the polls. We got over 130 something people on the live, so I definitely need you guys to smash that like button and show appreciation. Mill City, you probably know who Tank is fighting. Not just don't want to tell us. Excited. Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Dímelo, dímelo, dímelo. We got over 140 people and 20 likes. Come on, guys, let's get these likes up. So the Frank Martin and Shakur Stevenson fight. So if y'all seen the interviews that I've had with, Frank Martin, I think that'd be a really good fight. Absolutely, Jackie. I think it would be a really good fight as well. Doing the interview with Frank Martin, I remember him saying that when he sparred Tank, that it was an amazing work. Everybody in the gym stopped and watched in the ring. They said that, that Frank believed that he had the best punch landed in sparring. And how it started was I talked to Frank, and you guys can check out this interview right here. Just put like Mill City, Frank Martin, Millcityboxing, Gervonta Tank Davis sparring or something like that. Something in that line, right? You type that in, and our interview will pop up. Now, he goes and says that he goes to Floyd's gym, Frank Martin, and he's getting some work. Now, one of Tank's boys is sparring Frank. Now they're supposed to go 4, and Frank gets him out of there in 3. So Tank didn't like that. So Tank was like, "Let me get my boys get back," and say, "Yo, can you do 4 more?" Tank says to Frank, "Keep your stuff on." Frank says, "Come on." So they get it in. Pause. Doghouse rules. Everybody banging the canvas. All the guys are just watching. Everyone stopped working out just to watch this. The clock is gone. There's no timer. These guys are going at it. Big shots are flying. Frank Martin also says that the Showtime people were there. So Showtime matchmakers were there. And they knew what they were doing. I'm trying to tell you, in this boxing industry, that's what these matchmakers do too. They watch certain sparrings. They see it's a beautiful masterpiece, and they would like to display it to the world. Sometimes you might not think it's such a great matchup, but they already seen the matchup with their own eyes. You know, especially when they have the Showtime cameras coming into the gym. Especially. Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Smash the like button. We did that interview right here. Martin Duck Shakur, Broken Accords. I hear you. I hear you. But this is where I'm glad. I am so glad you mentioned that Broken Accords. Because listen, we were talking about ducking, right? Now you tell me, ladies and gentlemen, you tell me, did Frank and I kept the same energy when I talked to Shakur, remember? And I said, Shakur, if Frank fights Tank next or Pitbull Cruz next, is it considered a duck? Is it really considered a duck, knowing that I can get a Tank Davis payday and I could possibly lose to you because you're a silver medalist, a great fighter, a top 10 pound for pound type of a fighter? So should I chance it with you, knowing that I can make only $1.2 million, or should I go fight El Tanca, right, and possibly make like 2 million, 3 million, right? So you tell me, ladies and gentlemen, in the comments, is it a duck? Is it a duck if Frank Martin went with the guy that is more dangerous, the guy that is going to pay you more, and the guy that is going to be make you more of a star after the end of the night? You tell me. You tell me if it was a duck. Because I would have to say, ladies and gentlemen, you probably had a hard conversation with Al Heyman saying, listen, you can get the WBC right now, but you could also have an opportunity to get the WBA with Gervonta Tank Davis. That's still ducking, Corey. You're not believing in your skills. Ducking is avoiding possible L. Okay. But these guys, these guys are what? They're showmen, right? These guys are prize fighters, right? And because us fans want a certain fight, we don't really look at these guys' careers the way the managers are placed to, you know, that's their job. That's their job, is to protect their careers. So are we doing that? No, we want to see entertainment. We want to see the best fight the best. And yes, I understand. It's a heartbreaker sometimes for us. It could be. It could be. It's fine. It's fine. It could be. But what I'm trying to tell you is that, is it really a duck? Like, put yourself in your shoes. Like, yo, listen. 1.2 for Shakur Stevenson, WBC. Um, I know he's a good fighter. He don't look like he hit too hard, but you could tell that he possibly could whoop me. Possibly, I could possibly whoop him too. Who knows? Then when it comes to Frank Martin, you got this devastated puncher, Tank Davis. He's felt it in sparring already. He understands what he's going up against. And getting paid double the amount, maybe triple the amount. Is it really a duck? Hmm. I don't know. Hey yo, you bought your car for 10 bands, right? Yo, I'll buy your car for 30. Wait a minute. But there's a guy over there that he's willing to pay 90. Are you ducking the guy that wants to pay? Like, talk to me. You understand what I'm saying here? Talk to me. We're gonna get into stylistically the fight of how it really should be down, like how it would go down, how it could possibly go down. These guys are two different fighters, even though they do, they're both southpaws. They both have a nice little punch. What's going on? What's going on, Soldier 777? What's going on? Shout out to everybody in the chat as well, man. Appreciate each and every single one of y'all for tapping in as well. BJ33, Broken Accords, what's going on? MGH1406 was good. Smash that like button, ladies and gentlemen. Smash the like button. It's free. I guarantee you it's free. So let's get into this, right? Oh, so you feel like Mar the Machine, you believe that Frank ain't fighting Tank. So who you think who you think is gonna be? Who y'all think is gonna be? Y'all think it's not gonna be Frank? Y'all think that today's cap session was all cap from every single media platform out there, right? Kind of, kind of. Well, small media. We'll say small media. Smash that like button, ladies and gentlemen. Smash the like button. Subscribe to the channel. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. So this fight, I obviously Frank Martin coming off of a hard, he beat Artem. A lot of people believe he didn't beat Artem. I didn't have him beating Artem. Even with the knockdown, I had it a draw. And it was kind of weird. It was kind of weird how that knockdown occurred and stuff like that. But nevertheless, then we had Gervonta Tank Davis. His last outing was with Ryan Garcia. You know, body shot knockdown showed that there's levels to this, and Ryan doesn't deserve to be in the same ring as Gervonta Tank Davis. Now, I mean, in your behalf, in your thoughts, do you think it's a good fight? do you think it's a good fight? Like, would Tank get the credit if he wins this fight? We got here in the polls 31 votes in 11 minutes. Guys, smash the like button, get into the polls, make your vote. Who do you think wins the fight, Frank Martin or Tank Davis? Frank Martin wins this fight. It would be a big upset, obviously. He's undefeated, yes. His biggest probably win is a Michelle Rivera. And, you know, that being said, Tank Davis, a lot of people haven't said, hey, listen, you haven't fought a 50-50 fight since Pedraza. Now, is this a 50-50 fight? When we look at skills, when we talk about skills that pay the bills, Frank Martin is a very well-rounded fighter. But fighting at this top level, you have to build that experience by, uh, being there. Really, that's the only way. And that's one thing that we've noticed with Gervonta Tank Davis. Besides him being a popular superstar, he's also been that guy that has lived the moment at the time, embracing the moment. He looked like a superhero walking into the ring, type of deal. You know what I'm saying? Like he just he's meant for it. You know what I mean? And a lot of people don't know how to perform when it comes down to those type of lights, that type of movement, that type of energy. So we have to, give the edge to that when it comes to Gervonta Tank Davis. Now, when it comes down to opposition, obviously when it came down to opposition, I believe that Gervonta Tank Davis had a lot more amateur fights than Frank Martin has had. Frank Martin, I remember doing the interview with him. He said, you kind of came out of nowhere. And I was like, that's probably another reason why they gave you the nickname the Ghost, because you really did come out of nowhere. Um, Frank is not one of the top guys in the division. He's a 30-year-old prospect. That's not true. He really is ranked in a lot of the sanctioning bodies. I think it's 3. So I mean, I think you really have to give respect to Frank Martin. He's definitely a contender. Had a tough fight with Artem. I mean, things happen. People have a rough time in the office times. It's just what it is. Laugh my ass or be more. We all know Frank ghost Shakur. Hey, you know, but did he ghost him for this payday? Now if go because we all waiting to see who Frank's fighting next. Like ain't the whole world, because we will really know what's a duck is a duck. If you go mess around and fight like a I don't know, I don't want to say the wrong name, but like a William Cepeda, you can't go out here and say that you're making more money. You can't. You would have to call that a duck. But if you go on out here and you didn't fight Shakur so you could fight Tank, that's a smart business move right there, man. I'm sorry, because if he did take that Shakur fight, he wouldn't have been able to fight Tank in March or whenever they're projecting him to fight. So smash that like button, ladies and gentlemen. Tank Dove Duck Dev. Battle Rap Rob Mr. B More. Smash the like button. Frank Martin not fighting until it's Keyshawn Davis. Tank fighting Shakur next. I don't see it. I don't see it. Like I said, Shakur needs to be done with his contract for that to happen. My opinion. My opinion. My opinion. Smash that like button, ladies and gentlemen. Two southpaws. Two southpaws. Uh, I want to say that the thing that I did see that that I seen that Frank Martin had a problem with was with guys that know how to go straight forward, and really know how to press you going backwards. I seen he had a problem with that, um, and he was in complacent to be in the mid range, and he needed to be able to put Artem to his back foot. He needed to push Artem backwards, and he was complicit. And with a fighter like that, I think that style kind of suits um Gervonta Tank Davis's style. That's when people say styles make fights. That's why they mean. I think that you know Tank is a counter puncher as well. Frank is a counter puncher as well. They both have similar attributes that could make this fight more of a chess match than anything else. I see these guys letting off big bombs and taking turns with it. It's gonna be like a pace fight. Obviously, Gervonta Tank Davis definitely picks his shots very wisely, but in the same time, we do have um, Frank Martin. That I like the way he stabs to the body. He dictates his pace as well. It's a good fight. It's a good fight. I wish I was able to see the sparring to see what other people think. What have people got to see, because that could give you kind of an idea of what this fight would be, what this fight could turn out to be like. You know what I'm saying? Um, but nevertheless, are you mad if it happens? Is this the fight that you guys want to see? Tank in? I don't see the excitement. I feel like I haven't seen the excitement. Like Mill City, I saw Frank IG post, and he said he's taking ceiling on the next one, meaning he has a big fight next. Yep, yep. He definitely got a big fight next. And this is there was only one reason why you were gonna duck that smoke with Shakur. And I got a piece. And I can't wait to post it tomorrow. It's gonna make a lot more sense today. I don't see Martin winning, but I can't count him out. He has game. I think it's Tank versus Martin. Tank versus Frank. It's a step up for both. Step up for both fighters. I like that one. I actually really like that one. Easy money. Let's not say he turned down call for Tank. Hey, why not? Come on, why not? That's the same side of the street, same advisors. Why not? But you think that those things don't have a discussion? Like, you think that's impossible? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? No way. Of course. You speak upon possible opponents. You are undefeated. You're at this weight class on this side of the street. Absolutely. It's the same song like, do you want to see Canelo fight a monster? Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Smash it plus a belt, right? Come on. There's another belt. Smash that like button, ladies and gentlemen. Don't be shy. Spill City Boxing, home of the high level pro boxing media, the fighter's channel, the trainer's channel, the people's channel. Come on now. Come on now. Tech needs to take a training wheels off of it already. Off of all the names at 135, 140. He's fighting who? Mm. Mm. I don't know, ladies and gentlemen. Where's the energy? Where is the energy when it comes down to the 135 division? Mills, stop playing with us. You know who Tank's fighting. You funny, Mill. What I need y'all to do is smash that like button. That's what I really need y'all to do, and get into that poll, man. Real talk. Get into that poll. He turned down 4 times his payday plus a belt. He didn't know what he was getting. Tank next. He didn't know he was. How do you know? How do you know? But it was a good fight. But it was a good. It, I can't send you a short. Send you a short chat, okay? Smash that like button. Frank is good, but there are names on the top of the names in the division and the ones that are above. Okay, so which ones do you like? Because there's only two people in front of Frank Martin in the WBA, and that's Isaac Cruz and William Cepeda. So do you want those two names? Or do you want the name under it? Edwin de los Santos. Because the Edwin de los Santos and Gervonta Tank Davis fight, I ain't gonna hold you. That's a banger. Smash that like button if you like that fight. How about that? If you really like boxing, you would smash that like button. Real talk. Edwin de los Santos versus Tank Davis. Ain't that a banger? Cepeda already has a fight, so that's not happening now. And you're absolutely right. He's fighting Maxie Hughes. So Cepeda's out the picture. So let's get Cepeda out. I'm glad that you threw that out there, Broken Accords. So Cepeda's out of there. Pickety. You out the picture. Isaac Cruz is number one. I don't know how he's number one. I don't know why he's ranked so high. But Isaac Cruz is ranked superly high in all the sanctioning bodies. It is what it is, ladies and gentlemen. I don't make the rules. It's just what it is. But Andy Cruz is Andy in the WBA. I think he's in the top 10 or 15. I think top 15. But definitely he's not there yet. You let the kid have 10 fights first. Smash that like button, ladies and gentlemen. Smash the like button. Subscribe to the channel. So, um, this fight, yes, possibly could happen. I feel like the comments of certain fans, Bill Haney, and all that. I think there's nothing worse than you could tell someone that you don't want to fight your own skin color. You don't want to only because like I felt like when 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 Canelo said I don't want to fight Mexicans, it just tasted bad. It just sounded bad. It was just horrible it just didn't make no sense. Like if you was a boxing fan when you heard Canelo say I don't want to fight no Mexicans. So imagine Tank hearing you haven't fought a black fighter yet. Is Frank the one? And then you haven't fought a fighter with footwork. Is Frank the one? Is Frank that guy? Is Frank the guy that checks all the boxes? I need to know if Frank Martin is the guy that checks all the boxes in your eyes, ladies and gentlemen. I need to know. I need to know. Is it an entertaining fight? How much money would you pay for this fight? Would you pay 80 for this fight? Damn, I can imagine. Would you pay 80 for this fight if you had a smacking card? The undercard was lovely. Shoot. Get the return of Truck in there as well. Smash the like button. How much money would y'all pay for a Tank Davis and Frank Martin fight? Would you pay $85 for that fight? Frank is good, but there are names on the top of the division, and that's one of smash that like button, ladies and gentlemen. Then it's Tank Pitbull 2 or Tank versus Martin. Let me know what y'all think, man. I'm really with it. I got Frank 100%. Lorenzo in the building. What it do? What it do? Lorenzo fight. My guy boxing. Lorenzo. Lorenzo is a member. Just to let you guys know, But he added the membership on his other YouTube channel. I would trip, but the price of that fight, anyways. Yeah, yeah. Is that how you feeling? I don't trip about the price of the fights, anyways. That's what I'm talking about, Jackie. That's what I'm talking about. A true supporter, a true boxing supporter. Real talk. They're loving you. They're loving you. Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Smash the like button. Yeah. Time to get into this boxing talk. Low nose boxing in the building. What's going on, low nose? No, Jackie. Que lo que, what you was writing? Mira, I would laugh my ass off. Don't trip about the price of the fights, anyways. ¿Qué te pasa? I can read. Smash that like button. I play. Hamza in the building. Hamza in the building. Que lo que? What's going on? Hamza in the building. Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. Jackie makes it rain like a hurricane season. Wait on her to take me shopping already. Huepate. Yeah, diablo. Yeah, diablo. Nolo's in the building. We got the members in the building. We got the members in the building. Become a member of Millcityboxing. We got the private chats, private lives. Get the get the get the videos first, ladies and gentlemen. Get the videos first. Smash that like button as well. Um, Now I'm gonna get into the chat phone lines. Let everybody chop it up. Definitely got a few people on here, so let's get to this. Anybody on the live that wants to chop it up with me? We're gonna be going live on Instagram. So let me set this up real quick. Word. Make sure you guys subscribe to the YouTube channel. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Shout out to everybody in the live. Shout out to everybody in the live. We live on IG and on Instagram. Y'all know what it is. It's your boy Mills from Millcityboxing. We got Lorenzo Boxing. What's goody? What's goody, Lorenzo?
Man, you already know what it is, man. Trying to get like you, bro.
Tranquilo, quieto.
Yeah, bro. How's your day?
I'm good. I'm good. Let me just read this super chat real quick here. Edwin lost. He doesn't deserve a title shot. Good fight though. He has to redeem first. Frank will be his best fight since Barrios. He gets stopped in the 10th. Thank you for the $5. What's going on, Lorenzo? What's going on?
Man, you already know what it is. This year living that coaching life. Trying to get like you, man.
So check it. What you think, man? A lot of these boxing channels been speaking upon Frank Martin and Gervonta Tank Davis. Do you like the fight?
Man, I love the fight, and I do believe wholeheartedly that Frank Martin has the toolage, the IQ, to be able to become triumphant. I do believe that Tank has a difficult time facing fighters similar height and stature. I also do believe that he hasn't faced an opponent that has as skilled full feet as well as I don't believe that Tank has faced an opponent the caliber of Frank Martin.
Okay. Low Nose Boxing in the building. Low Nose Boxing. What it do? What do you think about the rumor report? You froze?
No, I'm right here. Nah, I was connecting my earpods. What I think about that fight, if it's not going to be Lomachenko, if it's not going to be Teofimo, if it's not going to be Devin Haney, if it's not going to be El Shakur Stevenson, then I'm okay. If it's not going to be Subaru Matias, if he's one of them, then I'm okay with Frank Martin. Frank Martin, I got a feeling that they're going to use Frank Martin so they can prepare for Shakur Stevenson, being that Coach Kenny has constantly said that he wants to Shakur Stevenson fight. Frank Martin represents the first slick black fighter with skills that Gervonta Davis has been in a professional fight with. Because usually he fights guys that stand in front of him. He fought with them before, but now he's going to fight from them. So I think this is an interesting fight. Frank Martin's not going to stand in front of him. Come on. What's that noise? I hear a lot of static.
But you said you guys hear static?
I hear a lot of noise, yeah. Yeah, it's because of the feedback of the YouTube. Oh, what it is. Yeah, it's just it comes up when I talk. It sounds like an echo. Let me take my Bluetooth off. Let me take that off.
Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Smash the like button, man. Subscribe to the channel. We got over 157 people on the live right now. 42 likes, so let's get these likes up. What y'all think about, all right, so the Frank Martin and Tank Davis fight. You got Frank Martin?
Yeah, I got Frank Martin. I'm willing to financially back my opinion. Yeah, I think Frank Martin poses a threat.
My guy's saying taking all bets. Lorenzo's taking all bets. He got Frank Martin.
That he's the one. I think he's the one to stop Tank. Not stop him, but beat him. Wow, you picking him to win? Yeah, I pick him to win easily. Yeah.
You sound better. You sound better right now.
Yeah, but when you talk, what's your name? The other guy, Lorenzo. Yeah, Lorenzo, Fighg boxing. Yeah, when you was talking, I was hearing it. Sometimes I still hear it. It sounds weird, man. Okay. It sounds weird.
Oh.
I guess your opinion wasn't meant to be heard. I'm just messing with you. No, but I got Tank Davis beating. Tank Davis is a special fighter.
I got my guy Blind Faith in the building as well.
Oh, yeah.
So you got so you got Frank Martin and my man, you got Tank Davis, correct?
Yeah, I got Tank Davis. I got Tank Davis. Tank stops him? Yeah, I got Tank stopping him, but it's gonna be late. He's gonna have to work for it. Because Frank Martin, he got good skills. He bends his knees when he fights. He got a nice cool counter. He's athletic. He got skills. He can fight. Even though he doesn't have the accolade of some of the guys that Tank fought, but I think on a skill standpoint, he poses more of a threat than guys like Neil Santa Cruz, who was the former baby champion. The Dominican guy that he fought out with the champion. But like I said, in terms of skills, I think Frank Martin will be the most skilled fighter that's ever been in the ring if it happens.
This is a step up for both fighters.
It is. And I like when they said that earlier, too, that it's a step up. But you know what I do want to say? Is that I feel as if, and I'm just saying this, a likeness, a somewhat of like what I perceive Tank and his team to be doing is they're moving logically, but in a very protective custody way.
Protective custody, huh?
Yeah. I feel like it's a protective custody the way they're moving Tank. I feel like they're moving him with fighters that they know that they could become triumphant with or have a chance of beating, because I haven't seen him. Like, how come you haven't faced Devin yet? How come you haven't faced Edwin? How come you haven't faced Shakur yet? How come you have not? Why do you say you don't want the other belts? What's prohibiting you from proving your dominance to becoming undisputed, becoming unilateral? Like, what was that? I agree with you because, like, as a boxing fan, we all have our favorite fighters, right? So whenever our favorite fighters are in certain challenges, we all have a sense of nervousness for our favorite fighters. You know, like when Miguel Cotto fought Sugar Shane Mosley, I was a little nervous that, man, he might, you know, when Teofimo fought Lomachenko and Josh Taylor, I had that nervousness. Even Floyd Mayweather had fights against Diego Corrales early in his career. You felt like, wow, it's dangerous. While Tank Davis, has not been in a fight that a Tank fan could say, oh my God, he's like, ooh, you feel what I'm saying? It's a dangerous, yeah, he hasn't been in that type of dangerous fight. And Sugar Ray Leonard had that when he fought Tommy Hearns, who was 6'2". He had that when he fought Marvin Hagler. We haven't seen that from certain fighters. We haven't seen that from Tank. We haven't even seen that from Devin Haney. Even though Devin had fought good competition, but going into those fights, people were making bets on how many rounds they would win. And that's he fought Loma when he was older, right? He fought Regis after Regis looked like dog crap. So certain fighters haven't been in those type of fights where there's a threat, an element of danger that they might lose. We haven't seen that with Tank yet, and he's going to I haven't. That's the reason why I feel like Frank Martin will become triumphant because he is a tough task. I feel like Rolly called out Tank, and I also feel that Ryan Garcia pushed and promoted the fight against Gervonta Tank Davis, and I think he stepped out of his element. Ryan did. I don't feel like Tank did. I felt like Tank just didn't deny it. I feel like Tank has been sitting there and babysitting the belt that he does have, and I think that it's time for him to step up.
He just got it.
Huh?
He just got it.
Yeah, but babysitting the reputation that he has. He comes off as this like a very like, you know what, I'm from Baltimore, I come from the trenches, I don't duck nothing. But how come your biggest fight on record has been Ryan Garcia? Like that's not even a like, yes, is he an equitable fighter pertaining to sales and as far as marketing, yes, but as far as skill set, no. Who is his biggest fight other than Ryan Garcia? The only fight that I've seen where it was sort of a threat, Ryan Garcia posed sort of a puncher's chance threat. But other than that, the only other fight that I watched, and I was like, wow, this might be interesting, was the Barrios fight, going into that fight. But even Barrios, we knew that the Barrios that is that welterweight is not the Barrios that was down there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But it was still curiosity because at the time, Tank didn't fight anybody that big. And I go back and forth with a lot of people. They always bring up Leo Santa Cruz, 4-division champion. Yes, he will be a Hall of Famer. But even going into that fight, Leo Santa Cruz, I didn't give him no chance at all. He didn't have an advantage speed, power, size, or skill. The only chance that we were giving Santa Cruz is if Tank goes in their weight range and Leo could outwork him. Other than that, for me, Riekendow, as an old man, coming up 2 weight classes, was more of a threat to Loma than Leo. Because let's not forget, Rigo chased Leo out of 2 divisions. You feel what I'm saying?
Habla de Padraza.
Seguro, para que tú lo sepas. No, yo no estoy hablando de chistes, yo estoy hablando de verdad.
Pero habla de Padraza.
Padraza, mira, para mí, Padraza was okay, right? Even going into that fight, I believe Tank was going to smoke. Even though there was rumbling that he felt he was being set up.
But it was a 50-50 on the odds.
Yeah, but that's from people that don't know boxing like that. Yeah, me personally, by watching Tank come up, I knew that Tank was special. Pedraza's a good fighter, he is. But he's not cut from the cloth of the Puerto Rican fighters that I was spoiled to watch when I was growing up. He's not Miguel Cotto. He's not Tito. He's not Camacho. He's not even Danny Garcia. And he's not El Shakur Stevenson.
El Shakur.
I just feel like when you're in a weight class that had the Lomachenkos, when you had the Teofimo Lopez's in there, there was no rumbles, there was no rumors of you facing them coming from your camp. It was always when the time is right, you know what I'm saying? If the money's right, it's, you know what I'm saying? We're taking this route. Calvin always articulated his way out of it and made it seem as if he didn't duck anything. But they are, in my opinion, they're hiding in plain sight. My thing right now is this. At one point, we used to say the four young kings, right? That's Teofimo, Devin Haney, Tank, and Shakur, right? They've all accomplished a lot of accolades. But based on the resumes, based on what's building up, I gotta say that Teofimo and Devin Haney right now are leading the pack. Even though Shakur is 3 division champion. I can say that Shakur Stevenson's resume is, if not damn near identical to Tank's right now. I wouldn't think. I mean, I think Tank got a deeper resume than Shakur. I think Shakur's resume matches up pound for pound with Tank's. Well, let's match them up then. Okay, cool. Best wins, and then I'll give you Shakur's best wins. All right, Jamel Herring. So you're doing with Shakur's? I'm saying, yeah, I'm going to Shakur. Yeah.
No, you're not gonna say Oscar Valdez was the best win.
I was just gonna go through all of his fights. No, but you said that Tank.
You were like who's compatible to Jamel Herring?
Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna even though I'm more of a Shakur fan, I'm gonna defend Tank on this one. All right. You said Jamel Herring? Yeah. We're talking about a challenge. I'm not talking about accolades. Mario Barrios. I'm talking about both. Okay. Then I'm going to go with Mario Barrios as more of a physical challenge over Jamel Herring going into that fight. I gave Barrios more of a chance to upset Davis than I gave Herring to beat Shakur Stevenson. In my opinion, that's my opinion. You know what I mean? Okay. I mean, it wasn't a fight. It was not a fight whatsoever. It was a snooze fest. But let's go with De Los Santos. He stepped in the ring with him at least. Edwin De Los Santos, okay. I'm going to go with, even though he doesn't have the accolade, I'm going to go with Ryan Garcia over De Los Santos. I think Ryan Garcia could beat De Los Santos, in my opinion. What? I'm going to go with Ryan Garcia over De Los Santos. That's not even, come on, you said Ryan beat De Los Santos, bro? I think so, why not? I think that's why your screen is buffering. Because bro. And I'm not even a Ryan fan. Bill City would tell you, bro, I criticize Ryan all the time. I think Ryan could beat De Los Santos. All right, well, you're thinking wrong.
This guy thinking wrong. This guy's funny.
Oscar Valdez, okay. Oscar Valdez, I got a 50-50 going with that one. But you know what? Oscar beat Leo Santa Cruz. But I think Pittbull Cruz can beat Valdez if they fought. Forget about the belt, head-to-head. Pittbull Cruz beat Valdez. In my opinion. Okay. So, we've mentioned pretty much 3 fighters back-to-back, right?
Pitufo Diaz is better than 90% of Tank's opponents. Diablo.
You know what? That's a very underrated win for Shakur because that was a fight early in his career where that was actually an element of danger. So going into that fight, Shakur probably had about maybe 10 or 11 fights. And Pitufo was a world title.
Yo, but low. I gotta defend Lorenzo on this one. Yo, Edwin will knock out Ryan the hell out. Sleepy.
It's a good debate. It's a good debate. I mean, yeah, and you gotta think about it, man.
They're just on different levels.
Yeah, man. This is Edwin De Los Santos is on the level of a Jermaine Ortiz. You know what I'm saying? He's on the level of like a Jermaine Ortiz level to me. Either way, I personally think that Tank has a better overall resume. Don't get me wrong. Okay, let's keep naming them then. Let's keep going. Let's see who else you got. Go ahead. Go ahead. Who else you got? Who else I got? I'm gonna go with
Smash that like button, ladies and gentlemen.
Pedraza. All right. So Robinson wasn't anybody then, huh? My Brazilian brother wasn't anybody.
He's talking about Constancial.
Yeah.
Está calladito.
He buffering. I told you. Get him out of there. The fourth name.
He come out.
That first TKO live on Millcityboxing. You feel me?
Damn. He said the first TKO.
The first TKO on Mill City.
Yo.
You have to go more and more because at the end of the day, that's where the party stops. Oh, no, you got to cut it off, bro. The fight's over. No, we still got Gamboa.
Nah, yeah, go ahead. Go handle.
Okay, you got Gamboa. What's his name? Osino? What is it? What's the kid's name?
Yoshino.
Yoshino, yeah.
Yoshino.
Yeah, I can't pronounce his name. Chinito? Yeah.
Yeah, the one that he fought in his hometown.
No. We're not putting him over Gamboa, bro.
Yeah, you can't put him. I wouldn't do that either. I wouldn't. Robinson Navarrete proved Robinson grit.
Jesus Cuellar. I think that was his name. Dr. Khan isn't anybody? The guy from Argentina that Tank knocked out. Jesus What about Cuellar. Felix? What about Felix? Who? Felix. What's that? What's his name? Felix. Last name, I think it starts with a C or a K. Come on, man. From Puerto Rico, the Puerto Rican cat, Felix.
Felix.
He said that already. Felix
Fadeo?
No, Diaz.
Fedufo.
Christopher Diaz. You're talking about Christopher Diaz. No, I'm talking about Felix. Not Fadeo. He didn't fight him. Carbanalo or something like that. Puerto Rican cat. If you can't remember his name, he don't count. How's that one?
Where pate?
No. He was a
Uh-oh. Yeah.
Right now, you was just trying to clinch on to me. I gave you the right hand.
Quit.
Okay. All right.
Hamza Garcia quit when Tank hit him.
Yeah. I got more too.
So do I. Dale, guys, come on. Let's go.
All right. Let's
Lorenzo
go with
Lorenzo said he knocked you down in the first round. You know what I'm saying? Then Lono said he's like, I just hit you with a left hook right there. How'd that taste?
Yeah, that got him up 23-0. 23-0. Joyce Gonzalez. Remember that fight? I don't remember that fight. You remember him though? I got another one. You remember that fight though, right? When Shakur took him and whooped his ass. You remember that? I got one for you. You know, Shakur didn't even have 20 fights yet. I got another one in my back pocket. You ready? I got a current world champion, Rolando Romero. I'm not done. I know for a fact. That's how I know for a fact.
The smartest boxer alive. Can you believe that Rolly wanted me to pay him for an interview?
Because that's how he is, man. That's how he is.
Loco.
So you can't go beyond that now. I still got no. When you look at it pound for pound, then my point is this. Now, these folks, let's go. What I'm saying is that when you look at it, you can pretty much say that their resumes are pretty much pound for pound identical. You get what I'm saying? They're similar. That's what I'm trying to say. Coco, Dora. Here's my thing on the resume. I believe Tank has a deeper resume. He got more names, right? But Shakur, he's also been boxing a lot longer. Yeah.
Tostado, de verdad.
Shakur has accomplished more. That's what I will say. Because Shakur is a real three-division champion. Yeah, and that's what I'm trying to say. He's moving up. It seems like after Tank lost it on the scale, you feel me? He doesn't even want to go up. I feel like he's afraid of it. People always talk about how his power can transition to different weight classes. Well, then prove it to us. Well, guess what? I still got more. I got
So do I. Name somebody that's equitable, bro. Everybody that you can know.
All right, that guy from London, that he fought him in London, I forgot his name.
Exactly. So if you don't know his name, it's irrelevant.
Luke Campbell.
No, not Luke Campbell. He didn't fight Luke Campbell.
He didn't fight Luke Campbell.
Who are we talking about?
Ryan fought Luke Campbell.
The guy that Tank fought him for his first title defense in the
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
He was decent up to that point.
All right, can I say something then? All right, watch this. Here we go.
The chat might put it up. The chat might put it up.
Tell me one
I know you're talking about.
Ever seen Shakur punched as many times as you've seen Tank get punched?
That's what I'm not doing. I'm not saying anything about who's the better fighter defensively. You brought up the resume.
We know who the better fighter is. It's Shakur Stevenson.
Well, here's my thing. Once again, I'm a Shakur fan, but I'm a realistic fan. At the end of the day, I'm not gonna sit there and you can't do no wrong by me. Shakur has to show that he can handle speed and power, that he can trust his defense in that type of situation. He hasn't shown that yet. So as of right now, if Shakur and Tank were to fight, I will pick Tank to win that fight by decision. I think
we need to see Shakur's balls hang in the pocket. For real.
I think Shakur.
I feel like people. No, hold on. Let's not do that. Because when he fought against Jamal Aaron and he's sitting in that pocket.
Liam Walsh. Thank you, Blind Faith.
Yeah. When you
That's exactly who it was.
When we saw Jamel get beat the hell up by Shakur, everyone was like, "Damn, we saw a new version of him." And I can see why he was so gun shy against De Los Santos, because I think he didn't realize, because it was a late acquisition to the card, because he did come in late. He wasn't fully prepared for De Los Santos, because De Los Santos was a sleeper, bro. You got to take that into consideration. He was a late acquisition to the card. They took it. Okay. They took it on like 2 weeks' notice, right? So you got to take that into account, man.
I think it was like 3 weeks. 3 weeks. Yeah.
Yeah. Even if it's 3 weeks, you got to remember, man. This is the channel of high level. You feel me? Pro boxing media. You feel me? So you got to remember those simple little acquisitions that people make. So he didn't go in there 100% because obviously he identified who the guy was. He couldn't back out of it because De Los Santos had a name, but it wasn't so publicized. But then he also knew that his weaponry was there and he didn't train for it.
Now, here's the thing now, right? You brought up a good point with, as far as Shakur standing in the pocket. Yes, he did with Jamal Herring. But what I said was he hasn't shown that trust in his defense against a guy with speed and power. Jamal Herring is not a power puncher. Against a power puncher, Shakur showed that he could be a little too defensive. Do I believe he has the skills to beat that? Yes. But right now, if that fight was announced for March 30th, I would pick Gervonta, Penn Davis to win that fight. So who would I be rooting for? I'm going to root for my Puerto Rican brother, El Shakur Stevenson. Until I see him come back with a great performance, I might have a different pick, bro. That's what I'm saying. It's a great back and forth because they're both A-level fighters. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But my whole point was not to pretty much like challenge you in that way because we're both Shakur fans. I was just pretty much trying to say that Tank and Shakur's resumes are very similar, and so many people place Tank on such a higher pedestal, but yet we haven't seen him move up in multiple weight classes. We haven't seen him step in the deep water. If you're at that level, you have to have the mentality of, I need to challenge whoever's in my weight class without a doubt. If you're in this weight class and you consider yourself pound for pound, I need that.
Exactly. I want to answer somebody in the chat. He read and said, what happened with Shakur versus Oscar Valdez? Let me tell you the difference. Oscar Valdez does have power, but Valdez is not explosive. He's flat-footed. He's not like De Los Santos, who's power and explosive with speed and reflexes and athleticism. That's what Tank Davis brings to the table. And Shakur, until he shows that he can trust his defense and outbox somebody who brings those type of intangibles to the table, then we can say something. So I'm not going to compare Oscar Valdez and Edwin De Los Santos. De Los Santos is more explosive.
I think De Los Santos will kill Oscar Valdez.
Sleepy.
Yeah, he would put him to bed.
He'll be the first one. He'll be the first one.
Hey, De Los Santos would do you like I did you in the fourth name. He have him glitching. You feel me?
Yeah, but then, just like Tank came back in the late rounds and took out, what's his name? Mario Barrios. I came back in the later rounds and took you out. So that's all that matters. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Hey, listen, I'm going to tell you like this. At the end of the day, we're both Shakur fans. You feel me?
It's all good, bro.
And I know this, though, that I will give Shakur the utmost respect if he does the rematch.
Absolutely.
And then I will consider Tank a Hall of Famer only if he faces Devin the Dream Haney.
Or Shakur Stevenson. Or Shakur, or Tio.
Nah, he has to face Devin.
Yo, I gotta get off this live right now because my relief just throwed up my mouth, man. It was a pleasure chopping up with y'all. Yo, follow me on YouTube also, Low Nose Boxing, salute Mill City. I'm out.
All right, what? I'm gonna tell y'all like this, man.
Talk to me.
The like button, start hitting it. Send the ones and twos at the like button, please. You feel me? Jab that motherfucker, jab it. You feel me? Like and subscribe, share it on your platform right now. Tell your mother about it, your brother, your sister. But just to plug myself, man, y'all can also follow me on Fighgboxing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. If you're not subscribed right now, if you're not a member, become a member for $5 simple. You know what I'm saying? You get behind the scene access. You get certain perks that Mill City has to offer. You feel me? You get to be able to see certain interviews that will not be publicized until afterward. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. And listen, those that are subscribing to the channel, if you are a coach, if you're a fighter, just know it's an investment. Yes, that's my boy, but I invested because I have fighters. He has to be able to subscribe to someone like Mill City. He can connect you with different promotional companies. You never know who's viewing his live, the publicity you'll get. It's a simple investment in yourself. You feel me? Keep his channel alive so that boxing stays alive. You feel me?
My brother, I appreciate you. Listen, one more fight for Shakur, most likely. And before his contract's over, Navarrete. Will you be happy if you know that's the going away fight for Shakur in Top Rank?
What you mean? Butcher by is my guy in the club. Oh, you talking about my gym? Everybody always talking about my gym like a nightclub.
Told you it is. Mills, I'm working, but I'll tap in for a second. Word.
Hey man, people be like, "Oh, the light, my ring lit up, bro. Don't play with me, man."
You already know. Looking into your gym, it's like boom, 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 boom. Blind Faith in the building. What it do? You already know the topic of today is, man. Obviously, rumor report. Frank Martin, Gervonta Tank Davis. You think it's real? You think it's fake? Who wins?
So if that sparring talk is real, we got a real fight.
Facts.
If them whispers is real, Frank's balance and patience, I think gives Tank, anybody who's patient and won't force the fight and can box is going to give Tank problems. But then that also gives time for Tank to download what you're doing. And Tank will come and get you. So will Frank go and get him? Will Frank go and get him? You know what I mean? But it's a fight because Frank ain't scared. A lot of fighters go in there and they already kind of defeated when they looking at Tank. You know, they talk all of that, but when they get in there, they like, I don't know. You know, they don't want to go after him. And so for Frank to turn down that Shakur fight and be already looking at Tank, that says a lot. Like, he don't call out Tank. So that
makes a good fight. That means he got the fight in him. He wants to fight. It's not just about the bag. He believes he can beat Tank.
Mm-hmm. And you know, and in your defense, I think that so many people that only remember Frank Martin's last performance, so they automatically it's supposedly tarnished his name. But let's not forget the fight before that. And the fight before that, everyone was praising him. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Overnight stardom. Oh my God, where did he come from? Who is he? How did he propel himself into the top 5? And then he has one bad performance, which every fighter does. You feel me? And here's what happens. Everybody want to knock him off. Nah, he still has the same tools. But look how they changed on Earl. I mean, we talking about a pound-for-pound fighter. He fought. Yeah, but Earl got the shit beat out of him. And look how they do Earl now. Right? Yeah, but Earl almost died. He was in that bitch like Apollo Creed. You feel me? And he's still calling for Crawford. So what is that? No, he's not calling for Crawford. He calling for insurance money. He beat the shit out of him. He looked like Martin. You feel me? Yo, hold on, Mills. I gotta tap in. Hold on. That's crazy. You can't tell me that Earl. That's not even in comparison. Earl got the dog doo-doo beat out of him.
Shout out to JQ Auditing. Thank you for the $2. Tank Wahid Davis over everybody.
All right, cool. Well, then tell him to stop ducking Devin the Dream Haney. Tell him to not duck Lopez. Tell him to face De Los Santos then. If he's somebody, tell him to get in the ring and put on a better performance than Shakur did with De Los Santos. Shit, I'll settle for a Tank Oscar Valdez. Shit, I'll settle for a Tank Kevin Farmer.
Like that? Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. We got over 126 people on the live. Smash that like button. Get into the polls. Make a vote. Who y'all think? Tank Davis, Frank Martin. Do you like the matchup? Who do you think wins the fight? Talk to me nice. Don't talk to me at all. What you think about the actual sparring itself? When we interviewed Frank, and like Blind Face said, if it's real, do we really got us a fight here?
So where do you stand with the Mill? Do you feel like anything else? Do you feel like Tank deserves to be pound for pound in his weight class?
A pound for pound in his weight class, of course. I have Tank in my pound for pound. You know what I'm saying? I do. 3 different weight classes, 5-time champion, regardless if it's the belts that people normally recognize. Selling the tickets, being an entertainer, giving me what I want. This is the talk that we really need to get into, though. All right. The topic was, a lot of people were speaking upon Calvin Ford's comment upon Shakur Stevenson, as far as, hey, why would I put Tank in a situation like that to put him against Shakur Stevenson when Tank has a wider fan base and they want the knockout, and Shakur will not be there to engage with Tank? Why would I put my fighter through that? Did you when you hear that, do you guys understand what Calvin Ford's saying when he says that? Or because some people can misinterpret those words and say, "Oh, Calvin don't believe that Tank can catch Shakur. That's why they don't want to fight." No, there's the whole formula of what we're trying to display is what I'm trying to get at. But what do y'all feel?
Like I told you guys earlier, and I'm gonna say mine quick. I felt like Tank is in the public eye, but yet still in protective custody.
Blind Faith, like.
I mean, look. So he's on his Tekashi 6'9". He's walking around in public, but he's in protective custody.
Before you get into that, JQ Auditing, thank you for another $2. Already made Haney do the stanky leg. Stop crying. Okay. Blind.
Where is that?
Yeah. Where
is that? Where's that video?
Yeah, I ain't seen it.
Where's that video?
Yeah.
Haney's the stanky leg.
Yeah, I haven't seen that. I think you're talking about Linares.
Yeah, I think he's Linares too. But that comes to the territory. When you in the ring, that comes to the territory. They ain't never been hit with no 8-ounce level.
My mom.
Man, Haney's a beast, bro. They always, bro. Haney's a beast, bro. Haney spent his whole career at 35, willing to take on Tank. Tank literally was like, "Oh, but since you talk and do all of that, I'll fight you next," and then didn't fight him. So Devin always kept his word. So I can't say nothing about Devin, bro. I can't say nothing about Devin, but anyway, like it's all hearsay. If you're gonna fight, you're gonna fight. Like again, is this fight official? Is it official? No, talking. Nothing's official.
Oh no, we talking about this fight? No, this is a rumor.
Yeah, and even if the viewers, nothing. He wants Cruz, right? Calvin keeps saying he wants Cruz.
Calvin's been saying he won Cruz, and in the WBA rankings, Cruz is up next.
But Cruz is fighting with Ryan. Is that for real?
You know what's crazy? Everyone's fighting for Cruz.
Yeah, so
everybody's fighting for Cruz. Even Rolly wants Cruz too.
So what does Cruz do for your career? He doesn't do anything other than be able to put.
Well, he puts you up in the rank. He'll definitely put you up in the rankings if you're below him.
Oh yeah, if you're below him. But it's just because what happens is this: is that you don't have a Canelo in your weight class, and the closest thing you have to that is a Mexican representative as Isaac Cruz. So when you want it to be nation against nation, when you want it to be a racial war, you have to have a Mexican. You know what I'm saying? And because we know that that's the biggest consumer of USA boxing or just boxing in general has been that Latin community fan base. You know what I'm saying? And it causes a division between ethnicities, and it builds a hype, which leads to ticket sales. You know what I'm saying? If you see his following, they want him to be the next Mexican representative. You know what I'm saying? So if you're going ahead and you knock him off or you fight him, you get that look. And then you're considered. Then you're considered with Isaac Cruz. If you fight against him, you're considered a tough fighter, or you went through the fire because he's a walk forward type of guy. But who's he beating? Nobody. It's just he has a chin. He sucks.
Gamboa.
Oh yeah. At what? 50 years old. Yeah, man. That's what I'm saying, bro. He's overrated.
Matias will hold down Mexico.
Hey, Mills, bro. I gotta tap back out, bro.
Appreciate you, my brother.
Bro.
Much love.
But yeah, Mill City. Pretty much, man. Yeah, I think Isaac Cruz does help up those people beneath him, but he doesn't do anything for a fighter that's already established.
Yeah. It makes sense. No, it makes sense. Obviously, popularity makes dollars. Dollars make sense.
Yeah, but I just think that it's just a ducking mechanism. Isaac Cruz, and you don't have to say another big person's name. Part of protecting. It's just part of the witness protection custody. You feel me?
Yeah.
That's it. Oh, I fought someone he was in the ring with. Nah, once you step in the ring with him. You know what I'm saying? That's the reason why I like that 14 because they all face each other, undoubtedly, and they all wanted to smoke.
Everybody wants to smoke. Everybody talks about the smoke, but they really don't want to inhale it.
They don't. And you know what, man? I love boxing with a passion. You know, I bleed it. But it does look bad upon us when there's not a mandatory fight. Like, I hate when the fighters do have options. I mean, I think we do deserve to get paid, but I do think that it needs to be tournament set like amateurs where you got to go through the best. You got to face everybody. Like, nah. You move up like a tournament bracket, and you fight the next man up. Ain't no ifs and buts about it. Whoever's ahead of you, you fight. That's it.
Facts. Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. We got over 140 people on the live. Only 48 likes, though. Let's make it make sense, ladies and gentlemen. Show some love.
You know why, though? You know why that you only have 48 likes right now?
Talk to me.
Because we're not giving them any time for them to hit the like button. So let's just take a brief second to just recalibrate, and then just go ahead and let's Hit that like button. So we're just gonna give you guys a 30-second countdown to just hit that button.
Hit that like button. Woosah. 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 That like button. Come on, smash that like button, ladies and gentlemen. Smash that like button. Listen, you guys must be single because you ain't smashing shit, man. Come on, ladies and gentlemen.
Exactly, bro. You feel me? It's all good, man. You feel me? Either way, you still getting the view. You know what I'm saying? I bet Ellie's setback watching right now in an undercover account. What up, Ellie? Nah, man. Hey, but real chat, man. I gotta head up out of here, bro. I got a training I gotta get to right now in a couple minutes for one of my fighters. But did Joe Vargas hit you up yet?
No, not yet.
All right, cool. I'll let him know. All right, gonna.
Appreciate you, Lorenzo.
Easy.
God bless. Smash that like button, ladies and gentlemen. Smash the like button. Subscribe to the channel. It's your boy Mills from Millcityboxing, home of the high level pro boxing media, the fighters channel, the trainers channel, the people's channel. We'll be back tomorrow around the same time. Shout out to everybody that has tuned in as well. Appreciate each and every single one of y'all, from the Instagram to the YouTube. Everyone that has subscribed to the channel. I appreciate you guys for continuing to support. For the people that haven't, come check us out. Definitely a hot YouTube channel that you guys would definitely like to enjoy. Some boxing talk, some cool interviews, and some different outlooks. So come check me out. It's Mill City Boxing. Is pinned down there in the live chat on Instagram. And then you already know, become a member if you guys are not a member on YouTube as well. We got the private chat. You guys will get some of the boxing content videos. You guys will be able to see it first. And also we're going to be doing private member lives as well. So definitely, get into that as well. We're going to be doing some merch giveaways and a whole bunch of good stuff. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, appreciate you guys for tapping in with me. It's Mill City Boxing, home of the high level pro boxing media, the fighters channel, the trainers channel, the people's channel. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, before y'all leave, smash that like button, and God bless and good night.